Well, how you doing? This should be tape number 7. Not that it matters or not, but I wanted to share this day with you and this moment with you. Why not me? October 1. I live in a gated community. I don't know if you can see the park that's here. Some would say very absolutely beautiful park. When I first moved in the HOA housing complex, my dream area, I'm up in Centennial Hills. But like I said, after October 1, my life has changed. A part of my task, one of my tasks from one of my therapists, was to just come and sit in the park. Let me see if I can get no, I can't use my ice water. I have my ice water, but actually I'm using it to balance my cell phone. So today is like a victory day for me, and I'm hoping and praying that you have had a couple of victory days that you may want to share with me later on. I do have my ice, which I tell you here. Remember, I take the bra strap and one of my tank tops, and I just place the ice here, and it gives me comfort on my shoulder. So one of the tasks was to just get up and maybe come to the park and have breakfast or make a lunch, come out to the park and just sit and have lunch. Well, it has taken me 6 months just to get to that level where I felt like coming outside and sitting right in a private park right in front of my home. I live in a gated community, and the park is right across the street from my house. Actually, if I stand up and I turn around, I don't know, the where the car is and the garage is open is my home. There's the garage right there. I couldn't get out the freaking bed. So when you want to talk about trauma and post-traumatic stress disorder, that's the reality of it. Reality is I didn't want to get out of the bed. I wanted to just take another pill. And I was saying to myself that this is not living. I used to live. I used to enjoy doing events, enjoy doing concerts. If you called me up on any given day, I would know what was going on in town. Today, I don't care what's going on in town. I would have people call me from all over the world, even Japan, from the Blue Note over in Tokyo, saying, Shey, hey, I'm coming to Vegas. I want to connect with you. Where can we go? I would be on it. You wanted to plan your wedding, family reunion, birthday party. You want to do a fashion show, anything red carpet, that would be me. As of today, I've been giving away business because I feel as though when you're not 100% into something, you can't give 100%. Or maybe you know that particular client is just going to be too much for you. It's okay to say no. And it's okay to say that you're not ready. Because they may not even know what it is that you have been through. So you don't have to tell everybody what you've been through. But I still wear my bracelet that says 10-1 Route Strong. I still wear my bracelet. I have a sticker on the back of my car. If you know what this is and you know what the sticker on the back of my car means, then yes, I will communicate with you. But I'm not wearing it as a t-shirt. So a lot of people don't even know I was at the concert. And ironically enough, when they found out, it was one or two people said, "Well, girl, I didn't know you was there. I didn't know any black people. Black people was at the country concert." Well, I said, but that's what I do for a living. So it could be country, it could be hard rock, it could be reggae. All I'm interested in is where the VIPs are going to be, what's the best entrance in, the best way out for our celebrities, and to make sure that the celebrities are getting what the contract says, making sure that we fulfill the needs that's on their riders. I don't care who's really singing. I try not to get that personally involved. My interest is to make sure that the artist is being taken care of and the artist's guests or family are being seated in the appropriate section. So today I just want to share with you that this is my first day out in the park. So I'm being brave, and I want you to be brave. I want you to step out. I'm challenging you to step out. If you have not gone to a concert, go to a concert. You know, what still bothers me is the barricades. When I see the barricades, bothers me. What still bothers me is being in the dark. So I still sleep with my lights on. And I think today is August the 5th, so we're 10 months in. So like I said, it doesn't go away. We just have to learn how to cope with it and learn some good breathing measures. Learn how to relax and calm ourselves down, because one thing leads into another, meaning high blood pressure, your stress level. And if you are in a relationship and you're finding the relationship to be very wow, what do I want to say here? Combative, short-tempered. You don't want to tolerate certain things that maybe you would have tolerated before, but then when you felt like you were running from bullets, you don't want to tolerate anything from anybody after October 1. It's really not you. It's the trauma that you're going through. So if you are married, you are dating, you are a couple, you're one. Be patient with each other, because you both are not going to heal on the same level and at the same time. I suggest you go to individual counseling and then do a group counseling with other people in the room. So individual counseling and then group counseling with other survivors, because what I have found out that it just wasn't me at the concert for some reason. I felt like it was all about me and I was the only one there suffering and going through what it is that I was going through. Meaning, I thought I could bounce back because I kept hearing, "Ooh, you're so strong. You're a strong black woman. You're going to make it." What does that mean? What does that mean when someone tell you you're strong? Whether you're a strong white woman, strong Asian woman, strong. What does that mean? That we don't hurt? We don't have pain? We become numb? Basically, I feel like they just want us to get over it. I felt like the next person that said, "Oh, you're such a strong black woman, you'll be okay," I wanted to slap the mess out of them. I had to deal with just that in therapy. And I was saying to my therapist, when people found out that I was there, first thing they said, "You'll be all right, you gonna make it." What they should have said was, "Are you in therapy? It's gonna take time. And please don't say you were gonna pray for me," because I felt like if one more doggone person said they were gonna pray for me, I was ready to slap them too. Because I'm sitting up here trying to figure out how do the electric bill, gas bill, cable bill get paid. if you're not working and you are in the middle of a court case? How do those things get paid? That's something to think about, right? Because that's true talk right there. How do they get paid? Because when you call them, they could care less about what you're going through. They just want to know when you think you're going to get some money. And if you say you don't know, well, that's unacceptable. They're wanting you to say 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They're looking for a date that they can put in the computer. But honestly, you don't know. So you want to give them a date. And then you want to just, pray to God that check is going to come from somewhere. What I want to talk about today is if you were an employee, if you were a subcontractor, or maybe your girlfriend just opened up her business and she was there selling t-shirts or maybe country western hats or sunglasses. I get it that you did not want to file a claim, or maybe you already had medical insurance, you just went to go see your doctor. But if you were working for an employer, there's something in black and white. The law says that you have 7 days, 7 business days to file this thing called a C4 report, basically notifying your employer that you were hurt. In 7 days, I didn't even know my name. 7 days, I didn't care about waking up the next day. In 7 days, I kept pinching myself saying, why not me? Why not me? I was right there. Someone getting killed, arm's length of me. I gotta keep this clean. It'd be more graphic in the book, but you know what I'm getting ready to say. If someone is shot right there in front of you, stuff is all on you. I just felt like I wasn't clean, that it was still on me for months. Those are the flashbacks. So those are the things that trauma do for you, to you. Post-traumatic stress disorder, that's where all that falls in. When you close your eyes, what do you see? But when you see it, take a deep breath and go to that safe place. In therapy, they're going to talk about a safe place. Remember, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I was just an employee there working in the VIP section, making sure everybody was okay and having a great time, because that's what I do. I called myself the hospitality queen. At this time, I'm thinking of a different career. I'm not sure if I want to go back into the entertainment industry at all. For a moment, I felt like my employer didn't look for me. My employer just let me lay under the stage and die, getting ready to die. Because remember, I felt as though the shooter was on top of my head. I called my employer 5 times. No one ever called me back. As of today, 10 months later, no one ever called me to see how I'm doing. Shey, are you all right? Shey, you need anything? How about the damage done to your car? I have about $580 worth of damage done to my car. Who covers that? Not my fault. So do I file a claim against my own insurance company? Remember, we're going to talk real stuff. People hiding all behind your cars, using their keys, scratching up your car, holding on to your car. Because, people wanted to just hop in your car. They just wanted to ride to the nearest corner. I didn't have a problem with somebody riding on my car. I just knew I wasn't going to open the door and let you in because I didn't know who you were. So, you have 7 days. If that has happened to you, call yourself an attorney. That's my message today. I know what it says. And I know maybe what your employer told you, that you needed to file a claim within 7 days. That's on a normal given situation. You were at the job, you got hurt on the job, you go to HR and you let them know that you was hurt. This was a massive shooting. It's not the same. So you do have some rights. So I want you to fight for yourself. And if you don't have an attorney, I'm going to recommend Erica. And Erica is a worker comp attorney. Her telephone number is area code 702-868-8888. So I'm going to give you a few moments for you to get a pen and a piece of paper. But I guess by now you figured out every time you click on the next YouTube, you should probably have a pen and a piece of paper, because there may be something valuable for you or for a friend or one of our beautiful 58 angels. You may be a friend of a friend. So that number again is area code 702. But most of the people that was at Route 91, I understand you're not from Nevada. So maybe you can call Erica and she can give you someone that's in your area. I know most of the ticket holders, you were either from Reno, from Arizona, California, my hometown. And I just feel it though. I need to let you know that there is hope. There are people out there that love you and do want to help you. Don't give up on yourself. The telephone number again is area code 702-868-8888. And her name is Erica. Because sometimes they will make you feel as though there is no hope and you missed a deadline. So you don't follow through. It don't hurt to ask, but you follow through. You give that telephone number to somebody that's in need of help. And then remember to call victims of crime. They want all claims to be filed by October the 1st. You need help with your car note, your car insurance, your electric, your gas. Listen to me clearly. Your insurance. You're about to be put out of your place. You've got a 5-day notice. Your car, like I said, your car insurance, your house note, even your life insurance policy. Thank God I had that, because, when I was laying up underneath the stage, the first thing I thought was, thank God I paid my life insurance. My kids will be okay if I don't make it. I want my children to be well and well taken care of. So if you don't have life insurance, after hearing this video, I suggest you get some life insurance. Just get a small policy, even nothing but $10,000. And if you have children, get a life policy to make sure that your children will be okay, just in case, in the event something does happen to you. So going back to Route 91 Strong, her name is Lisa Fine. Call her with stuff like your car and your rent, because victims of crime, they can handle your medical bills, your physical therapy, your mental therapy. There is not a day that I do not wake up and not cry. There's not a day. So if this is my purpose, if my purpose is to help you, the only way I know is let me know that I have helped you in some kind of way. This is probably going to be one of the shortest videos. Normally I try to keep them. I mean, what can you tell somebody in 5 minutes when you're trying to help someone? But when you go to counseling, if you're angry, it's okay. I'm still angry. That's why I still go. I still go 5 times a week. I go every day, just like taking a vitamin every day. Because there's so much that I just want to talk about, and how I felt if though people weren't there for me. You might be feeling the same way, because sometimes we just give ourselves to people because we love people, but that don't mean they love us back. You can give 100% and they can give you 10% back, but sometimes people don't even know how to give. They don't know how to help. So if you're listening, you just ran across this video, it wasn't by accident. You ran across it because maybe you know somebody that has gone through some trauma. It's not necessarily having to be the massive shooting that took place here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It could be one of the Parkland children's. It could have been from 9/11, because you still have to deal with that too. Speaking of 9/11, write down all of your past trauma. I'm from California. I remember losing my house, 1994 earthquake. I remember being on a trip to Cabo San Lucas, and I was stranded in the Hurricane Henrietta. 9/11, I was working for Morgan Stanley, and we lost several employees, and I was in London on vacation with my children. I was stranded in London for 9 days, couldn't come back to, well, LAX. LAX was shut down. So you see, there's 3 past traumas that I have gone through. This makes number 4. You still have to talk about how you recovered from the first trauma to the second trauma to the third trauma to the fourth trauma, and so forth. And maybe your spouse or significant other or your girlfriend that was at the shooting with you, maybe she hasn't gone through what you've gone through. Maybe she hasn't suffered, or maybe she hasn't lost anybody. That's why our pain and our healing and the process will be different. I wish the very, very best for you. Continue to do your breathing techniques when you find yourself getting upset. This week, I'm going to go to the movies. I may sit right by the exit door. I may go at 10 o'clock in the morning, but that is a goal of mine, to go to the movies. I remember when the Me Too movement came to Vegas. I was so hyped, had my posters, parked in the parking lot, went up the bleachers at Sam Boyd, walked in. I said, oh no, I can't go down there. I was there for about 5 minutes to take a picture, and I had to leave. So what does that mean? That meant that I wasn't ready. So if you're not ready, don't go. That feeling that you get right here inside of you will tell you when it's your time. Today, I got that feeling, and that feeling said to step outside, do a videotape outside today. So thank you for sharing my first day being back in the park since October 1, sharing this beautiful day. It's about 112 degrees out here, but you know, doesn't bother me. I enjoy the heat. That's why I moved to Vegas. I love the heat, and it was important for me to do the video today. And the lesson and the message today is, don't give up. If you were an employee, I don't care what the employer says. Call an attorney. They will give you the best advice. Okay? God bless you. Peace and blessings. Thank you again for tuning in.